in the country. So WASPA has sponsored that session, and it will happen here in the auditorium. We want to believe that this one is also an interesting session that is going to attract women irrespective of their age, because you can be a youth and you are a woman. So you have the opportunity to participate in the YWP, then you have another. So that's double blessings. Huh? There's a Nigerian who says, blessings are double, double. So women, hi. Hi. Wacha nisikie hiyo hi. Hi. Vijana, oi. Asanteni sana. So that is testimony that we have women here and we have the youth. So I'm wondering if it's a young woman. So at youth, you say hi. Na tena huku upande ya vijana unasema oi. So it's double blessings. Thank you very much. Now, penultimately, we shall have the gala dinner that closes the day between 6:30 and 8:30. The gala dinner and innovations award ceremony. How many were at the cocktail yesterday? Wao wanasema ikibamba sana wapi nduru. Ilibamba? Wapi nduru ya chairman wa WASPA? Tena, I must believe Chairman WASPA, where he is, CPA Michael Mangeli, has had that. So I don't know how the gala will be, but I'm convinced beyond any reasonable shadow of doubt that it will be pitched to another high level, more than the cocktail yesterday. So the dressing attire is African attire. So we already requested for forgiveness if this is coming late. It is not mandatory, but it is our wish that we have it African attire. So that is how the day looks like, and we have been prayed for, and we believe that each and every activity will be controlled by the mighty hand of God as we transition into day 3 tomorrow, where we will be coming to a close of this conference. So without much ado, let me bring in Dr. George Kwedo to take us through the plenary session. Makofi kwa daktari as he comes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, CEO, for your kind words. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this second day, our session, which is about innovations, technologies, and market opportunities for youth and women to improve availability and access of potable water and safe sanitation for all of us. We are off by about 30 minutes, so we'll try and catch up as we do the business of today. We already have in our midst our first speaker, who is Dr. Wale. He is a Chief Transformation Officer at Power Talks. He will give us a talk between 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how the Spirit will lead him. Dr. Wale is known to many of us. He likes being introduced in a simple way, but I will add 1 or 2 things about him. He's a business strategist, he's an author, a newspaper columnist, a popular inspirational speaker. He is a Nigerian by birth but living in Kenya. Dr. Wale is really renowned in his motivational speaking, and is a business strategist consultant, as I said. Some of the books he has authored are Billions Within. Why do some creative thinking, Dream of Success, and many, many others. Those who have had an opportunity to see him and listen to him live or on TV will agree that we have a great man in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in putting our hands together as we welcome Dr. Wale.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, good morning. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Can you hear me well? Or you'd prefer? Okay, is this working? Hello? Or hello? Which is better? You know, I'm Nigerian. We don't need microphones where I come from. I'm sure everybody can hear me, yeah? All right, fantastic. So let's just get straight to it. Thank you so much for the privilege I've been afforded to be here today. I've been accorded, I don't take it lightly, and I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity. I am somebody who is very passionate about Africa, and anytime I go for an event, thank you, anytime I go for an event and they ask me how I want to be introduced, I always say, just call me a passionate African. That's who I am. I'm very, very passionate about the continent because I grew up hearing that Africa was a land of great potential. Now, it's so sad that when I was a kid, that's what I heard. Now, my son got married about a month or so ago, so that means I'm on my way to becoming a grandfather. And I'm still hearing that Africa is the land of potential. And I have a big problem with that because I want us to move from talking about potential to living in the potential. And I am sure some of you agree with me about that. So and you know, wherever we go, they say the African problem is a leadership problem. And so I took a lot of time to study, to research into this thing called leadership. Why does it seem to be so elusive on the African continent? Why is it that people who were struggling to make things happen, once they get into other environments, they begin to shine? Why is it? So that's how I went into my journey of leadership. My background is in social statistics, but I am so passionate about leadership. So I'm going to give you some thoughts on leadership and innovation. And I believe that the seed that I plant in you today, I believe that if you will water it, it will cause transformation in your life. Now, the key to great leadership, I think it starts with leading yourself. Leading yourself. It is so fundamental, it is so simple. How many things have you told yourself, I am going to do, but you have not been able to lead yourself to do them? Now, this is so simple, you will literally need help to miss it. Because what happens many times, we tell ourselves, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and that is the evil called procrastination. And procrastination is a cancer that deceives people to believe that they are in control of time and circumstances. And if you cannot lead yourself, why should anyone follow you? I mean, think of it. If you are not following yourself, why should anyone follow you? And I think that's the question I want us to put at the back of our minds today. Because we're talking about innovation, all right? Now, innovation is a state of mind that affects everything about you. Why? If you're innovative, it will show up everywhere. It will show up in the way you arrange your furniture. It will show up in the way you dress sometimes. It will show innovation. If you are innovative, it will show up everywhere. Now, many times,